The criminal walked into the room, calmly eavesdropping on the police's plan to capture him. Looking at the victim's photo in the captain's hand, he couldn't help but recall his crime. Hearing footsteps behind him, Cooper quickly placed his employee badge on his chest. He pretended to be getting coffee as he moved through the crowd, trying hard to act like an overworked venue staff member. The special police officers never imagined that the criminal they were trying to capture was this very man. Cooper walked past them calmly without arousing any suspicion. He even took a walkie-talkie before leaving, making it convenient to monitor police movements. On his way back, he ran into several police officers who had arrested a suspect. Cooper nervously watched their every move. Taking advantage of this opportunity, he also saw what the police commander looked like. He then quickly returned to his daughter's side. Through the walkie-talkie, he learned that the person just arrested was also a fugitive who had panicked at the sight of so many police officers and revealed his identity. The commander reminded all officers that their target was an extremely calm criminal who was still trying to escape from the venue, urging them to stay alert and respond carefully. Cooper silently accepted the compliment, but before he could feel too pleased, another message came through the earpiece. According to surveillance footage from the crime scene, the suspect had some kind of animal tattoo on the inside of his right arm. Cooper stared thoughtfully at the pattern on his wrist, and immediately grabbed a toy from a shopping bag to cover it. The police were searching the area section by section and would soon reach his location. He couldn't just wait to be caught. He quickly checked the map to find an escape route. Cooper reassured his daughter, telling her to enjoy the rare concert and instructed her that if they got separated, they should meet at the juice stand outside the venue. At this point, acting alone would make him too obvious a target, so he planned to trigger the fire alarm and escape in the ensuing crowd confusion. However, the commander had anticipated his action and was instructing officers over the radio to pay special attention to anyone claiming there was a bomb or triggering fire alarms, as that would likely be the suspect deliberately causing panic. If such a situation occurred, only women and children would be allowed to evacuate while all men would have to remain for investigation. Therefore, Cooper had to abandon this plan. Next, he went to the second floor to look around and noticed that the roof entrance had only 2 guards. The rooftop was likely a blind spot overlooked by the police. The deep fryer at a fast food restaurant gave Cooper a new idea. Seeing that the employee had temporarily left, he turned the fryer up to maximum heat. By the time the employee returned and discovered that 2 glass bottles had been thrown into the boiling oil, it was already too late. Police rushed over after hearing the noise, with everyone's attention drawn to the commotion. Cooper quickly removed his jacket, put on an apron, and headed for the roof. Finally, breathing the fresh air outside, he was about to celebrate his freedom when 2 special police officers appeared. He lied, claiming he had witnessed a colleague being injured in the explosion and had just come to the roof for some fresh air. At that moment, the officers heard about the fast food restaurant explosion over their radio, which confirmed Cooper's story, so they didn't question him further. The officers only asked to see his employee badge before he could leave. Cooper felt nervous, but had to remain calm under their watchful eyes as he took out his wallet from the apron pocket. Fortunately, there was no photo on the employee badge, and Cooper narrowly escaped this inspection.